On KS95, we welcome Magic.
Yay!
Yeah. Magic. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Well, tonight you'll be at the XL, and you're going to be with Maroon 5, and you've been doing the tour with them. Having a good time?
We're having a great time. Yeah.
Does Adam bring his supermodel wife around at all? Or
Yeah, you have to talk to her. You can't talk to him.
Can't talk to, yeah. Can't even look at him, we understand.
No, he's very nice.
Is he good?
Nice.
And she is very supermodel-y.
Yes, she is. Well, we got lots to talk about. Nasri, Mark, Ben, Alex.
That's right.
Toronto guys, met in Toronto, started in Toronto. Band took off almost immediately. It was almost like magic.
Yeah, I mean, most of us knew each other from Toronto, but we actually did connect in L.A.
You did?
I was living in L.A., but yeah, I mean, these guys knew each other from Toronto, but I kind of connected with them. I was living in Los Angeles, but we're all from Toronto.
Maple Leafs fans?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well, you're in the state of hockey. Where you're playing tonight is probably one of the best hockey arenas in the whole world. It's amazing.
Maybe we could do the little Magic on Ice tonight.
That would be good. I think Disney owns that.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
You
Magic
do a
on
guest
Ice?
spot.
Yeah.
Might be fun.
So tell us a little bit about, I got to know, first of all, in the video for Rude, where did you get that Camry, that Toyota Camry?
That was, I guess, the team, the production team, they just got it.
You went to a junkyard somewhere? And
I think it was somebody's actual car that they drive on Craigslist. It probably was just like a Craigslist thing.
Speaking of making videos, I just watched your new one.
Oh.
You're all wearing the little red, not little, but the red suits.
Riding hooded.
Yes, your little red riding hood suits. And I'm wondering, is it fun doing a video or is it grueling? Do you hate it? I mean, it's becoming really important again. It used to be back in MTV days, and then things changed for a while.
Tell us about it, buddy.
Oh, well, that video was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Some of them were kind of a grind. This one was fun because it was it's just a few continuous shots. So it wasn't the kind of thing where you're shooting for 5 seconds and then cut. It was like we do like a chunk of it in one take, try to get that right and then move on to the next one. So it wasn't as grueling as like when you're trying to shoot certain things here and certain things there. It was like if we don't get it, we just have to kind of deal with it because it's one take.
Well, it was one take for me. I had to do the hard work of being a frontman and looking at a really hot girl and singing to her. It gets really tough. I get stressed. I got an ulcer from that day. It's rough. It's just a rough life.
Really
I got to wear a suit. Yeah. Things get weird. I got to hold a puppy. That video was probably one of the worst experiences of my life.
I'm sure. Puppies, how can you take it?
We did not expect such a quick boost on the video online. It's getting quite a bit of hits very quickly, especially for a new band. Mm-hmm. It takes time, but it seems like it's a lot of the same signs of Rude that we're seeing in this song.
Most importantly, guys, there's a novelty vehicle in that video as well.
Yes.
You mentioned the Camry from the other video. Now you got to check out the transportation that happened in this.
It's like this weird, funky van.
Yeah, it's a funky van.
It's like an old VW. We're moving on up.
We're stepping it up.
Is there candy in that van?
Yes.
Candy?
Nice.
There is candy.
You want candy? You want candy?
It's like Easter. You find chocolate eggs and candy all over the place.
Nice.
When you have a song as big as Rude, because that thing blew up everywhere globally, really. Now everywhere you go, I think you're known as that band. And I think when we did our year-end review where we each got to pick one song for the year, biggest song of the year, I believe I chose Rude. And do you remember if it won or not? I don't remember.
You never win anything.
She's calling me a loser.
I'm sure Rude won, guys.
Yeah, absolutely it won. Now, when you travel the country and stuff like that, when do you play that song? Because everybody wants to hear it immediately as soon as they walk in and hear the first note.
Right.
You generally close with it. Close with that song.
Yeah, strategically.
But the thing is, we're actually gaining a fan base pretty quickly because it actually surprised you of how many people. I think we found out we had like 180 million streams on our album or some craziness. So people are listening to our album. It's just that it's not announced. We're not being given awards for it, but we're hearing them sing along at the show. So we're seeing the progression, and we're excited about the next song. I mean, No Way No,
big time.
We're staying in our vibe and staying in our sound, in our musical lane. And I'm not singing to a father this time, so there's something different there.
And the song,
the song is Alex actually started No Way No on the production side, and then Ben came in, and we kind of really started from the arrangement side of the drums and the bass. So I think that's why this song really grooves. It's got a nice groove to it, and I don't know, we're excited.
So the whole thing kind of started with you in a relationship. Is that the deal? And then
it's all made up.
Well,
I'm talking about No Way No. I'm talking about the new single.
Oh yeah. No, but on Rude,
no ring,
nothing going on.
There's something going on, but there was no elusive father story and all that stuff. No.
You guys have done so many appearances, not with Maroon 5. I mean, you've done Jimmy Fallon. You've done pretty much everything at this point. What can you tell us about doing Fallon's show? Was it fun? Was it better than some of the other stops? Because he's got right now the biggest thing going.
It's fun. Yeah. I mean, it was a professional. All the shows are run really professionally, which is what makes it easier on an artist and on the team. But he's funny and lighthearted, and the dressing room had this neat kind of setup with this old vintage piano and like a mandolin and all kinds of stuff. But the show, they shot us well, and we felt good. And yeah, we wish him all the best of luck because he's a funny guy, man, and he deserves the success he's getting.
Times Square on New Year's Eve.
That was crazy.
That was cold.
That was cold.
That's a pretty big honor, though, to be asked to do that. Did you feel cool about it?
Yeah, we felt awesome. Yeah, we were like, hey, let's make something of it. Let's put on some suits. Let's do something, and try to create, hopefully, a tradition. Hopefully, they'll bring us back again.
And you got to meet Taylor Swift?
Yeah, we all made out with her on when midnight hit.
At the same time.
At the same time. It was confusing.
It was hard, yeah.
She's writing a song about it.
Taylor Swift's we actually ended up hanging out after at the after party, and she's very sweet, and she's very supportive. She's like, love your band and love what you're doing, and we wish her all the best.
How do you guys find out who you're touring with? Is that something you collectively say, hey, let's see if we can tour with Maroon 5, or does your record company make that choice?
We have an agent, but
Karen Lewis.
Yeah, at CAA, our agency is amazing, actually. But the thing is we were talking about what bands we could tour with. At the beginning, we were like, who would be a good look? And Maroon 5 was like one of the first ones we came up with, and now we're with them. So that was sort of serendipitous. Crazy.
Yeah, we try to really focus our energy on what we want, and I think it's important because as musicians, we already know who we are, and you'll always grow there. But as a unit, when you're working with other people, you have to know what you want and what you're going for. And Rude is a bigger hit than we thought it would be, and so we're preparing ourselves to work just as hard to make sure that we stay
back to Canada after here, right?
Yeah.
Just for a couple shows. Yeah, and then we go, and then we're almost done the tour. We head back on the West Coast, and then we're heading to Europe and with Maroon 5.
Speaking of going on a European tour, we thought it might be fun to find out, when you go to other cultures and other countries and stuff like that, what is rude in those countries? So we thought we'd ask you a couple of questions about that.
Sure.
Is it okay to tip in Japan, or is that rude?
They don't tip in Japan.
They do not tip in Japan. That's right. They find it degrading.
More specifically, though, I think you can tip in Japan, and they're not insulted. It's not a matter of course.
No, they gave it back to me.
Yeah,
when I was there and I tipped, they said no.
Thank you.
Really?
Yeah, you can tip.
I didn't tip. I was told not to.
We need a fact checker here.
In certain Asian countries, they don't. It's not a common practice for them to tip. But if you receive a tip, they're not upset.
Yeah, one woman said no to me.
That's not correct information.
I said tip, and they're like no.
No. Wish they do that here. Is it okay to smile at a stranger in Russia?
I don't know.
I don't want to. I can't imagine that being a bad thing. That's crazy.
Well, what is the answer?
I think it's fine.
They see it as an intimate gesture, inducing a genuine affinity towards another person. So I guess it's okay.
It's flirting.
Yeah.
Smiling at a stranger.
Really
if that was rude,
Yeah, I was like, that would be
Sasha's in trouble.
when you smile at someone.
Do you use your left hand in India?
No,
Yes,
you know
you
this one.
use it to actually clean yourself after doing a number 2.
Okay.
With a bucket that's next to it. I went to India for 6 weeks. So yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah. So you don't shake someone's hand with your left hand ever. There.
What
You
happens
guys-
if you only have one hand?
Nice.
That is not fair.
Is your left hand? Now I'm getting confused. Or maybe they use left hand to eat. I think it's left hand.
you
Yeah,
already
you
got
want
it.
to figure that out before you go.
I think the left hand.
No,
is
it's
for
your
clean.
left because most people are right-handed.
Yeah.
Do you eat everything on your plate in China?
No.
How would you know that?
I know. I know the answer to
I'm
this,
guessing,
too.
but I know that there are certain cultures where if you eat everything, you're saying, "Oh, you didn't give me enough."
Yeah, that's what it
and
is.
so that's kind of
Yeah, that's exactly
Never
it.
hungry, never full.
Oh.
These guys
well, you
are
guys
good
are
at this.
very well-rounded, so
We've
cosmopolitan.
been around the world.
I think it's because we've actually been around the world. Yeah.
What's your, in America, favorite city to play?
Minneapolis.
Smart
Yeah.
answer. Boy, is he a good one.
Minneapolis for sure.
Prince is from here, guys. That's important.
It's true.
Have you guys ever met Prince?
No. We
No,
have a friend who
but
did.
one day when the rain is purple, hopefully he'll pop out of it.
He's sort of like a gopher. He hides until he's got.
Maybe
I
one
got
day
new
when
music.
doves
Maybe I'll come
cry.
out. Maybe not. I
He
don't know.
levitates.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe one day when I'm wearing a raspberry beret.
There you go.
Nice. Well, you guys, we know you're going to have fun in town. Do you get to just stay one day and then you're out of here or
Pretty
what?
much.
Day off in Winnipeg tomorrow, man. Let's
Yeah.
do this.
Almost home. So, kind of almost
Just
home.
30-hour drive.
But
Yeah.
the funny thing is, we actually live in California.
Now you do?
Yeah.
Love it?
I've been here for like 10 years, so I'm used to it.
He's acclimated. He's a Californian now.
I have a green card.
Yay. That's a good thing. The show is tonight at the XL. Thank you guys very much. We hope to play your new music immediately, if not sooner, and I can't wait to have you back again.
Thank you.